Hey peeps, it's your girl Daxaniart and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I had a really awesome time drawing my Bridgertonsona after watching the show, Bridgerton, that's on Netflix. I love period pieces in this era, but don't get confused because it's definitely not a time I would want to live in. However, in the meantime, I just decided to create myself as if I were a character in the show, Lady Daxaniart of YouTubeton. I don't know, that's a whole mouthful, but I just thought I'd try, so don't come for me. The show is just pretty alright. It's entertaining, and I watched it for just the guilty pleasure of the drama, and it reminded me of Gossip Girl, which I really loved watching back in the day. So this show has a lot of flaws, but as I said, I went in with the mindset knowing I was going to get a handful of the cliches and such, and I mean like Vampire Diaries, the originals, like that falls under, I guess, this type of guilty pleasure shows that I like to watch, so I don't really criticize too harshly on them because it's just something entertaining for me to watch. I have to say that my two favorite characters in this show are Eloise and Penelope. I mean, even Marina is pretty okay, and I was more invested in their storyline and characters, except for Daphne and Simon, who happened to be like the main two. My best friend and I, we were having a conversation, and she was just hyping up episode 6 because she thought, okay, once I see episode 6, it's gonna change my mind about how I feel about Daphne and Simon. And you know what? I love some good steamy action, but with characters that I actually like. So because I wasn't invested in Daphne and Simon, I fast forwarded those steamy scenes. And then suddenly Daphne decides to become the villain. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. She did what she did, and it is what it is. She took advantage of Simon. She did that thing to Simon that rhymes with grape. That's all I'm saying because YouTube doesn't like certain words. I've been having debates with my friends about this certain situation between Daphne and Simon, and most don't agree. Some are kind of like bouncing between back and forth because the situation can be, I guess, considered complicated, but in my eyes, like I said, it is what it is. Some say that it's because she wasn't aware of how babies are made, so thus it's not what I say it is. But before the action happened, Daphne asked her maid precisely how are babies made. And you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and link a video to this one girl's YouTube channel down below in the description box, so please watch her video. That's exactly how I feel, because I really don't have that much energy to really get that deep into it for my YouTube video, so I'm just gonna link you to somebody else's video. However, if you would like to discuss, I'm down to have a discussion in the comment section below, so speak your mind, people. But they are getting ready for a season 2, and I'll be watching, but only for the other characters, not Daphne and Simon. I may have to force myself to watch Simon and Daphne's character development, plot story, or whatever, just in case, like, they end up having a connection with other characters that I enjoy. But other than that, I'm looking forward to everyone else except for them. But anyways, I decided to create my Bridgertonsona because, me being on TikTok, I've been seeing like a lot of people dress up, and I cannot really afford dresses like that, or I just don't want to take the time to dress up and do like a TikTok video on kind of like that transition of me before watching Bridgerton versus me after watching Bridgerton. So I was like, well, let me just draw myself as a character from Bridgerton. And I've been having the score on repeat while I was drawing. I really enjoyed what they did with the modern songs of making them into these orchestral versions of Thank You Next, Taylor Swift's Wildest Dreams, and even Billie Eilish's Bad Guy. Like, those are really cool. And I think like other shows did that. Like, if I might be wrong, but I think that show on the CW, Rain, I think they did that too. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking of at the moment, because like I really enjoyed Rain. Oh, that was so good. But anyways, yeah. Like, part of me really wanted to go all out and design like a dress that was more, I guess would be considered more wealthier. Like, it just like had more design and all that stuff. But I'm a simple person. I prefer to like look nice, but I don't want to stand out. You know what I'm saying? Blue is my favorite color, so of course the dress had to be blue. And like I said, I'm a simple person, so I kept the dress like elegant yet simple. But you know, if you put together a photo shoot and provided me with these awesome royalty outfits that just bursted with like wealthy vibes, like a queen, you know what, I'm all down for it. But could I do that every day? Could I dress like that every day? Nope, not me. I just want to talk about the hair for a few minutes. I like it, but then at the same time, I'm just like, I wish I could do more with it. It looks a little too flat for comfort. I could have found a way to add more details in it without messing it up, but I think I was too scared at this point to where I just like, you know what, no, I'll leave it as is. I mean, it doesn't look that bad, but I wanted to do so much more to it. I just couldn't figure it out in the moment. As for jewelry, I prefer pearls over diamonds. Diamonds are nice, and diamond is my birthstone, but I don't know. I feel like pearls kind of really went with the whole outfit. And then too, I enjoy roses. I love roses so much, and I think it's because of Beauty and the Beast, honestly, because that's my favorite princess film, and the whole enchanted rose thing always kind of like caught my attention, so I've been like in love with roses ever since. And then I got to do another background, which was pretty fun. There was more detail than my last video that I did. You know, it's still kind of like not so much detail because I'm gonna just blur it out anyways, but it makes it look so good. I think it fits the whole theme, so I'm actually really glad that I did another background. I may start doing my research on some more backgrounds, maybe without the whole blur, but I don't know, we'll see, we'll get there. And I feel like it's been a while since I've worked with serious lighting and shadows in my pieces, so I thought this was a really good opportunity to kind of add some shadows, and then especially with the strong light that's coming from the back. I know, like, I kind of lightened it up just for the aesthetic, so but I think the extra hard light reflecting off of her really looks super good, and I'm happy with it. And I think I want to work more with lighting, but sometimes I think I just caught up with just the character overall, and then also too, like, I don't focus on backgrounds, so it really doesn't make me go towards working on shadow and lighting. So this was really fun, and I kind of want to do something like this more, because a part of me does enjoy working with shadows and light, and I forgot how much fun that was, so I think I need to hop back on that train, but we shall see. But yes, here is I. It is I, a character in Bridgerton. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new, feel free to subscribe. Don't feel obligated to, it's just a suggestion. And once again, thank you all for listening, and thanks for watching, and I shall chat with you soon in the next video. Bye!